Have you ever noticed someone who avoids the spotlight even when everyone cheers for them? It seems strange. Deep down, they might actually want to be noticed, but something stops them. On the surface, it looks like they don't care. They sit quietly, shrug off compliments, or dodge praise. But inside, there's a tension. They crave recognition, yet they fear it at the same time. Most people assume shy people are just quiet or antisocial, that they enjoy being invisible. But reality is more complicated. Their avoidance isn't laziness or indifference, it's survival. From childhood, many of these people learned that being seen was risky. Maybe they were mocked when they spoke up. Maybe every attempt at attention was met with criticism. Praise felt fake or dangerous. They were rewarded for shrinking, not shining. This early experience is called childhood invalidation. It's when your feelings or actions are ignored, dismissed, or punished. Kids learn fast. If being noticed leads to pain, the safest choice is to disappear. Think of a child in a classroom. They answer a question correctly, but the teacher rolls their eyes. Or a parent makes a sarcastic remark when they try to show excitement. Each time, the lesson is clear. Visibility equals risk. As adults, these lessons don't vanish. They turn into habits. Avoiding attention becomes a form of emotional self-protection. Staying quiet, keeping low, controlling what others see, it's a shield. When someone compliments them, they feel exposed. A simple great job can trigger panic. It feels like the world is suddenly watching. Instead of warmth, they feel scrutiny, and instinctively they pull back. We call this discomfort with praise. They aren't ungrateful, they aren't cold. Their brain just learned that attention can hurt, so avoiding it becomes a way to stay safe. Even social gatherings are tricky. While everyone else is chatting, laughing, performing, they hover at the edges. They laugh softly, nod politely, and retreat. From the outside, it looks like they're shy or antisocial, but inside, there's tension. There's also a paradox. Deep inside, they want to be recognized. They want to matter. But every time they step forward, their learned fear kicks in. Visibility is dangerous, even when it brings reward. This is what we call the paradox of visibility. The mind craves attention and rejects it at the same time. It's a constant push and pull, tug of war between desire and self-protection. To understand it better, imagine walking across a frozen lake. You know the ice could hold your weight, but a single crack could make you fall. That's what attention feels like. Safe enough to want it, scary enough to avoid. Many people deal with this by identity suppression. They hide pieces of themselves to keep the peace. Their thoughts, ideas, or quirks are quietly tucked away. They show what's safe and hide what's real. Think of someone at a party who laughs at everyone's jokes but never tells their own story, or a coworker who avoids presentations even when they have brilliant ideas. They are curating safety over expression. It's not about arrogance or laziness. It's control. Staying unseen is predictable. No surprises, no judgment. This is control through invisibility. The world is safer when you stay small, and yet, this comes at a cost. There's loneliness, a subtle ache. Watching life pass by while you remain in the shadows isn't without pain. People who hate attention often feel unseen in the worst ways, by others, and sometimes even by themselves. It can affect relationships. They might struggle to share their feelings, fearing vulnerability. They might avoid asking for help, fearing judgment. Even love feels complicated because closeness requires visibility. But there's another side to this behavior. Avoiding attention can create clarity. They observe, they listen, they think deeply. They notice things others miss. Their quietness can be a gift. It also makes them resilient. If you've learned to survive by staying unseen, you've built a kind of strength. You've learned patience. You've learned subtlety. You navigate the world carefully and thoughtfully. Here's the tension. Their coping strategy is both protective and limiting. It shields them from harm, but also keeps them from full connection. It keeps them safe, but also isolated. The very thing that protects can also cage. Understanding this can change how we see them. What looks like shyness or avoidance is really a response to risk. It's fear shaped by past experiences. It's a map of early lessons about the world. Psychologists would say this is normal human behavior given certain experiences, but it's not often discussed. Society prizes visibility, loudness, and charisma. Quiet resistance often gets misread as weakness, yet the mind that avoids attention is often creative, reflective, and empathetic. These people may form deep connections when they feel safe. They may shine brilliantly in private spaces. They are not broken, they are cautious. It's helpful to think of attention like sunlight. Too much exposure can burn, but some light is essential. These people are careful about how much sun they let in. They crave warmth, but fear the burn. When someone like this slowly allows recognition, it's significant. They are taking a risk. They are opening themselves to judgment. Every small step forward is a triumph of courage. What can we learn from this? Maybe it's that avoidance isn't always about dislike or laziness. Sometimes it's protection. Sometimes it's wisdom. Sometimes silence speaks more than words ever could. And maybe, just maybe, we all carry a piece of this. The part of us that wants to be seen, but fears it. The part that shrinks, folds, and hides. The part that only takes risks when the environment feels safe. This behavior challenges the idea that confidence is always loud, that bravery is always visible, that success is measured by attention. Some of the most resilient people move quietly. It also reminds us to look deeper, to notice not just who speaks, but who holds back. Not just who performs, but who survives silently. Not just who shines, but who endures. Their fear is not weakness, it's learning. Their invisibility is not failure, it's strategy. Their quiet is not emptiness, it's reflection. And in that reflection, there is insight. So next time you meet someone who avoids praise, who dreads the spotlight, or who quietly fades into the background, remember, they are not unfeeling or disinterested. They are cautious, they are protecting themselves, and they are also human. They are craving connection, recognition, and safety all at once. Their behavior is a mirror of the paradox inside us all, the balance between desire and fear, visibility and security, courage and caution. Understanding this can change how we interact with them. Compliments can be gentle, praise can be patient, attention can be offered in ways that feel safe. Small recognition at the right pace can allow them to thrive without fear. It's also a reminder about ourselves. We might ask, how often do we avoid attention because of fear? How much of ourselves do we hide to feel safe? What parts of our identity remain in the shadows? Life asks us to step forward sometimes, but it also asks us to step carefully. For people who hate attention, every step is measured. Every exposure is risky, and yet each small act of bravery matters. So maybe the real lesson is this: respect the quiet struggle, honor the invisible effort, recognize that avoidance is not apathy, it's a form of self-preservation, and remember, the heart often wants more than it dares to show. In the end, people who avoid attention teach us about the complexity of being human, about fear and desire, about protection and risk, about the courage it takes to exist in a world that often demands visibility. And we might ask ourselves, as we watch them quietly navigate life, how do we honor our own hidden struggles? How do we allow ourselves to be seen, safely and fully? How do we balance craving recognition with protecting our hearts? The answer may not be simple, but seeing the psychology behind avoidance helps. It turns mystery into understanding, fear into compassion, silence into insight. People who hate attention are not invisible. They are deeply aware. They are sensitive to judgment. They are negotiating a world that often prizes boldness over caution. And in that negotiation, they reveal something universal, that survival and self-expression are not always aligned, but both are vital. So next time someone shies away from the spotlight, remember, there's a mind at work beneath the surface. There's a heart navigating risk and desire. There's courage in every quiet choice. And there's wisdom in knowing when to remain unseen. They hate attention not because they are indifferent. They hate it because they care. They care about themselves enough to protect what is precious. They care about life enough to survive it on their own terms. And maybe that's the most human thing of all.